So I found out yesterday that I passed my exams that I took over summer, which basically means I get to continue school. If I didn't pass them, it would be I can still get a degree, but I would have to kind of retake last year, and the degree wouldn't be as good. But I passed, so that means that I get to move on, and I get to finally study the classes that I want to study. It was supposedly last year was the worst. Like the exams I just took were the worst it gets, and now it's kind of all uphill. And even looking at my schedule from for next year, I have 25% of the hours that I like a quarter of what I had last year. So hopefully that means I can worry about school less, first of all, but I also enjoy it more because I'll be taking the stuff I actually want. Like this is what I went to school for, and it took 3 years to get here. Now I'm finally here. And yeah, I guess school's kind of been on the back burner for a while. Like I've never really put everything into it. I've always stressed about it. It's always been lingering over me. But I'm through with that now. Now I get to do what I want to do. So hopefully that'll be different. If it's not, I at least want to think of it in a healthier way. And I think the content will be harder, but if I'm more interested in it, I think overall that's better, in my opinion. I mean, we'll see how it is, right? But a lot less exams, and the exams I have are smaller. So fewer number, and the tests itself, they're half as long. Super nice. A lot of independent projects, which I'm not super good at time management, but maybe this will help with that. I mean, that's what I said the last 3 years, so we'll see. But yeah, just kind of have a good feeling about this. It's just such a relief that I passed, and that I can just finally it's finally getting better. It used to be every year the schedule would come out, and the classes that we would take, it would always get worse and worse and more work and more. And now it's finally less, supposedly. But everyone says that, all the people I know who are in the years above me say that, and all the professors say that too. So I think it's a very good time to just kind of repair mentally from the last couple of years, because it's been a lot for sure. So yeah, looking forward to it. I definitely do want to try and get good grades this year. Not that my grades in previous years were, well, last year were terrible. The ones in previous years were pretty terrible, I'm going to be honest. But they were passing. Last year, I had a really good first semester. I got almost all A's. And then second semester just kind of fell apart just because there was too much to do at once. Which is yeah, I could talk for so long about how poorly structured my degree is. But, I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows? I just feel like it's kind of pointless. I'm over it now, so I don't want to stress on it. But I think they are changing things, which is good for future people that don't have to do the same things. It's just way too much all at once. But yeah, it's the first time in a while that I've been looking forward to learning something. I think I was looking forward right when I first started uni, it was fine. But as soon as you get behind, it's so hard to catch up, especially with so many classes going at once. And a lot of it's independent work. It's not really coursework. I mean, we do have some coursework, but it really doesn't count for a lot of our grade. It's 80% exam, which means that you're kind of on your own to study and keep up with it. It's not really punishing if you're not keeping up throughout the semester until the exam comes around. Then it's, if you weren't doing stuff, then you're kind of fucked. I have been every single time. The hours seem better. The lectures start later. It used to be 9 a.m. and I think now they're all 10 a.m. unless they change that, which they definitely could. But every year they say the same thing where it's someone needs the early slot, and we got the early slot 2 years in a row. So it's good for a change. I think I have some days completely off where I have no classes. that's super nice. Haven't had that in years. And the lectures are long, but I do think they're going to be more interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, I could keep ranting, I guess, but I guess the point is I have better hopes. I think it's going to be okay. And as long as I don't distract myself too much, I think I can be interested in the stuff that we're learning, which is cool. But yeah, I think it'll be okay.